So now we will study those manner of articulation in details, right? When it comes to stops and plosive, what we do is when we produce a consonant sound, what we do is we obstruct the sound, right? Before हमारे माउथ से निकलने से पहले हम साउंड हमारे माउथ से निकलने से पहले हम क्या करते हैं साउंड को ए स्ट्रीम से फ्लो होगी हम बीच में रोक देते हैं राइट हम रोक देते हैं एज इन प ब ठ ड ख ग राइट सी प when we produce the sound p what we do is p the air stream has already carried out air out of lungs right but we do not let the sound flow freely from our mouth what we do is we stop this sound at the mouth p then we release it right see p b right then comes the fricative. A fricative में क्या होता है? In the just as we did in the stop one, what we do is we also stop the sound in the fricative, right? But the difference between the fricative and the difference between the fricative and the plosive one is that in the plosive one we obstruct the sound fully, and in the fricative one, what we do is we do not obstruct the sound, right? Not fully. We do not obstruct the sound fully. हम क्या करते हैं? एक sound को produce करने के लिए, fricative के sound को produce करने के लिए, we do not let the free following of the sound. Like we do not sound को produce करते हम sound को freely नहीं flow करने देते. At the same time, what we do is we do not stop it completely, just as we did in the optional one. Like see, ha, fa, v, s, z, sh, z, s, z. See in the fa, what we do is we do not let the air stream flow out of mouth in a free manner. Right? हम जब हम fa के sound को produce करते हैं, we do not let the air to flow freely. Right? At the same time, what we do is we do not let the air to obstruct, just as we did in the first sound, right? प में हमने क्या किया हमने साउंड को सीधा ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट किया फुली ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट किया प राइट इन द फ हमने क्या and on the other hand in the fricative f what we did is we have we do not completely obstruct the f sound right f but at the same time we do not let the sound to be flow freely right obstruct sound the last sound है affricate and in the affricate what we do is when we produce a constant sound we do not let the air to flow freely just as we did in the fricative one and at the same time what we do is we release the closure right we release the closure in a slow manner हम क्या करते हैं affricates में कि जब एक साउंड एफिकेट साउंड को प्रोड्यूस करते हैं हम क्लोजर को स्लोली रिलीज करते हैं तो जब हम साउंड को ऑब्स्ट्रक्ट करते हैं इसके बाद हम रिलीज करते हैं व्हाट वी डू इज वी रिलीज द एयर राइट वी रिलीज द एयर स्ट्रीम वी रिलीज द साउंड इन द स्लो manner after the closure right as in sh yeah see when we produce the sh and the j sound what we do is we stop at some point right then we release the closure within a slow manner sh ja right then come the nasal part. Now nasal is under the sonorant one, right? Sonorant sound. So in a nasal, what we do is usually when we produce a sound, except from sound to produce करते what we do is we produce it with our mouth, right? As in p, b, k, g. Right? On the other hand, there are some sound in the consonant. When we produce it, we use a nasal sound, as in we use a sound that is produced from the nose, right? See, as in m, no, right? M, no. When we produce a sound m and no, we see that there is a nasal sound, right? We see that we use the sound produced with the help of nose, right? Then comes the sound, the last sound in the sang, right? Sound. Then comes the liquid. Liquid क्या करता है? When we produce a sound, when we produce a constant sound, what we do is there is some kind of obstruction. At the same time, the obstruction do not cause a friction, right? So when हम एक sound को produce करते हैं, liquid की sound को produce करते हैं, what we do is and what we see, there's some obstruction. यहाँ पर एक stop होता है, obstruction होता है, but the obstruction and the stop that is produced in a liquid constant is that it is not enough to cause a friction. एक friction को cause करने के लिए, एक friction को cause करने के लिए जितना obstruction चाहिए होता है, उतना liquid के constant sound में नहीं है. At the same time, obstruction is there, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि liquid के sound में obstruction नहीं है, obstruction है, लेकिन obstruction इतना नहीं है कि friction को cause करे, right? As in ल and र sound. See, when we produce a l, here what we see is there's some obstruction, right? L, but at the same time, it is not enough to cause a friction, right? Now comes the glide. Now what is glide? Glide is the last manner of articulation of the sonorant sound. Right? Sonorant sound की जो last manner of articulation है वो glide class. Right? So glide में क्या आता है? Yes sound and the v sound. Right? So y and v. Here see that I have used this small letter j in place of yes sound, and I have already told you again and again that the phonetic symbol of the yes sound is the small letter j. Right? So do not get mistaken with the j. Okay, so इसमें क्या है? When we produce this sound, right, y and v, we see that there is little obstruction, or we can say that there is no obstruction at all, right? So y, v, work. Here we see that there is no obstruction, or we can say that there's if we were to talk about obstruction, there is very little obstruction in the glide sound, right? So, and on the other hand, also say that your yeah and work sound is like it's somewhat like a vowel sound, right? See yeah and work. So here what we do is yeah and work is also considered semi-vowel, right? So that is for the manner of articulation. So that is for the manner of articulation and the phoneme part. And the next lesson we will be discussing or we will be enriching our vocabulary, right? That's it.